Guys, how you doing? Today, I want to talk to you guys about regret regrets. There are a couple of things that I want to go over. I have like my little list here, and my regrets are like before I came into you know having my own career and you know well, I don't live on my own yet. I'm still trying to get on my feet there. I'll get there. But regrets that I regret now before that I did before I graduated. And the first one that I have on my list here is getting my learners. I do not have my learners. I am 19 years old and I don't have my learners. So if you guys are past, like if you're in Canada, I don't know where you guys are in the world, but here in Alberta, we are allowed to get our learners when we are 14. And I tried and tried and tried and tried, and I finally gave up. And then school, and then friends, and then everything just came a whole kerfuffle to me. And I couldn't really, I was too lazy. I didn't want to study for my learners. I didn't want to, basically I hid myself from failure. And that's what I'm trying to do now, is trying to get my learners. And definitely I will tell you guys when I get my learners. It really sucks because I have to get my mom to drive me some places. I have to walk everywhere for work. My boyfriend's not necessarily in this town, and it would be nice to see him. It's a burden for him to come drive to see me. The second thing that I really, really regret is boyfriends. I'm going to be honest, they did give me a lot of insight on what I'm looking for in a guy, but I don't really like the fact that I dated every guy that liked me. There was this one guy that I liked. I knew he was wrong for me, and I knew he had a history of cheating on me, and he ended up cheating on me with my best friend. So there's another trick for you. Just make sure that you can trust them. Because if you can't trust them, then there's no relationship. I know I didn't trust him, and well, of course, of his history, right? But even though I didn't trust him, it still happened. He still broke my heart, and it hurt. Another thing is, I noticed that I was paying more attention on getting a boyfriend than my schoolwork. And I absolutely wish I tried harder on my schoolwork, but everything in my work now, as me being a special needs person, is perfect to me. It's fine, it made me for who I am today, but still, I concentrated more on having a boyfriend and stuff like that than doing my homework, than graduating. I did graduate. I worked my butt off last semester in school, but I did do it. And you know what I did? I cut out the guys that are in my life. I'm going to be honest, I did have to break up with somebody that semester because I didn't want them to be, in my face and keeping me from what I needed, right? Because I failed my social diploma the first time, and then I tried it in for a second time, and I got awesome score. And I redid the whole course the second semester, and I had to do my English all at the same time. I did perfect, and that's why I regret it, and that's why I regret boys, because one thing, they stress you out. Second thing, you have to trust them. And third thing, they might not be the right person for you. And fourth thing, they distract you. They distract you from what's most important in your life. And if you can have a boyfriend and do the schoolwork, or have your career, or do a job, or whatever you like, then go for it. Right now, I do have a boyfriend, but it doesn't seem like it's affecting my work. And if it was affecting my work, I would have to be like, dude, you're distracting me from my work, bro. You need to low down on the communication or whatever, whatnot. Right? Third thing. These pretty little things right here. Smoking. What I don't like about them is that number one thing was my family. Um, as you can see, my cough. That's from that. The first thing is that when I was younger, I always told my family, no smoking. I'm not gonna smoke. Not gonna happen. Not going to happen. I'm not a smoker. Blah blah blah. You know, but peer pressure and all that stuff got me into smoking, and I don't like it. I have this constant, that phlegm, that yellow phlegm that gets stuck in your mouth, and you always have this bad cough, and you always have this burden of like you're doing something, and you're just like, oh, I have to stop because I need a cigarette. Or like, back in my old vlogs, you could see me like dancing like D-I-N-O-S-A, you are my dinosaur. I don't have that amount of energy anymore. I can't even work out anymore. All I do is little sit-ups and stuff like that just to keep myself fit. I can't even run anymore because of it. I hate it. It sucks a lot. And, all these little things on here, like this one says, and what it says on this little thing here is that another permanent death. Smoking is the leading preventable cause of death in Canada. 100 people die from tobacco use every day. And they even have like this helpline, this smoke helpline. I'm running out here. This smoke helpline that, right there. It's probably backwards, but the smoke helpline that you could talk, like Christmas, like my grandmother bought me this fake cigarette to help me quit smoking, and it tastes like a cigarette, and it looks like a cigarette, and it lights up on the end, and you can just charge it in your computer or whatnot, and it doesn't do the exact same thing. It doesn't do the craving. It doesn't, like mine, it burns in your throat, and I love that feeling. It's weird to say that, but it burns in your throat, and I love that feeling about it. But it's not what I want to do. It's a very gross habit. But another thing that I don't regret, the one thing I don't regret, is seeking help. Like bullying and stuff like that. Anything, like failing school or anything. My counselor at my school, she didn't seem like she was good enough for me. She seemed to be judging on what I've been doing, so I didn't allow really going into too in depth with my school teacher there. But the people that I did turn to was Kids Help Phone, and I absolutely love them because they listen to me and they actually give me some advice on how to do everything, how to deal with drama. Like, oh, she said this about me and blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh, they helped me through this big situation with these two other girls that I did not like at all, stressing me to the max. And when I feel stuck and I don't feel like I can talk to anybody or anything like that, I called them. And I was on there, it's free. I was on there for maybe an hour talking to them, and they would listen to me and they would give me helpful advice on anything coming from my parents, from boyfriends, from girlfriends, from schoolwork to sex, anything. Like, they would help me in every category, and it was awesome. Another thing I regret, back to my regrets, is that I regret being one of those people that added on to the drama or produced a flame or lied to them and said, I'm your friend. Oh yeah, I'll do this. And then I turn around and backstab them. I don't do that anymore. I keep the friends that are going to help me through shit than the other way around. And the other way around, not the other way around. Sorry. I don't go around people who treat me like crap anymore. I try not to hang out with the friends that I know are going to screw me over, because I don't need the extra stress of the drama and all the crap that becomes in this small town. It's a small town and things get around. Sorry, that's Jester. Small town and things get around, right? So you just gotta get through that and know that you're a bigger person and just forget about it. You know, if they keep talking about you, your friends that you have together are gonna get annoyed of that person talking about you and come to you and be like, you know what, you're the better person because you're not talking about them anymore and you've let it go. That's what I'm doing with one girl in my district in my town right now. She's very rude and she called me some very bad names and she started some stuff that didn't really needed to be started, and she told a lot of lies about me around this town that are not true. But you know what, I stopped talking about her and we'll just wait and see if that goes through. But those are my regrets and my one thing that I am very proud of. And Kids Help Phone is very helpful, and I recommend you go to their website. I don't know if they have it in the US. I'm pretty sure they do, but the number, or I mean this website, they have their number on there too, is going to be right here. And you guys have a good day, and I'll vlog you later.